about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I've got to give my 2 cents on this whole dialogue everybody's talking about when it comes to primetime Deion Sanders and his son, Shedeur Sanders, coming to the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys Nation, one thing that I've noticed about the Dallas Cowboys, as well as Cowboys Nation and some of the media, is the fact that we love to try to fit a square peg into a round hole. Even if we know it wouldn't fit, we try to force the situation that may not be good for the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm going to share a few clips that I found of Deion Sanders telling the world that he does not want to coach in the NFL, and then we're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen to the first clip. It's of primetime Deion Sanders on the Dan Patrick Show a few years ago, telling him that he doesn't want to coach in the NFL. Let's take a listen to the clip.
Is the NFL a goal eventually in your life?
Coaching?
Yeah.
No, not whatsoever. I don't think I'm built for the NFL. I don't think, because I appreciate the game so much, and I respect the game so much of what the game has consistently done for me for a multitude of years, that when I see a guy getting paid millions and millions of dollars and he has no respect for the game, does not want to excel and exceed expectations in the game, I'm going to have a true problem. So I'm the kind of coach that would go out there with 53 and come back after halftime with about 32. Because I can't do it. Like, I'm too brutally honest, and I want to win that much, and I need everybody that respects the game. And oftentimes money clouds that judgment. That is happening in college football. Money clouds that love and that passion for the game.
What if it's a package deal with you and Shedeur?
Don't forget Shiloh, by the way. Don't forget Shiloh.
Eventually he's coming.
Yeah, sure. They're going to come out the same year, next year.
Okay.
They better not try to leave Daddy this year, by the way. I don't know. I haven't thought, man, I'm trying to win a game. I'm not thinking down the street that far. I haven't thought like that. That's a great thought process, though.
Primetime sat on there and said he didn't feel like he was built to coach in the NFL, that his coaching style would be too overwhelming for today's players in the NFL. Why would he jeopardize what he has going on in college to roll the dice for the NFL? Because Cowboys Nation wants something other than Mike McCarthy? Because the Dallas Cowboys seem desperate for another change? This ain't the only clip that I got, Cowboys Nation. Let's listen to the second clip that I got from Shannon Sharp's nightcap from 10 months ago. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
I don't want to do pros. I love college. I would never do pros.
I don't believe that.
That's a lie.
I don't believe that.
I'm straight.
Come on,
God has
preacher.
provided everything I need, man. I'm having the time of my life.
I'm
love
sure
going
he has.
to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
I love the kids that I get to coach. I love the recruiting process.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So
I like the way it sounds.
and I like the purity of the young men.
Yes, sir.
You know, I like the sensitivities, and I like all that and the amateurism of it, even though it's turning to pros because everybody want a bag now. But I would have a hard time in the locker room with a guy that's making a multitude of millions and he don't want to play. I don't want to give his all. I would have a problem with that, Chad. A real problem with that. And, you know, we had teammates like, I can't do that.
There he goes again, saying the same thing during a different podcast. He could not see himself coaching a player who expects millions of dollars but won't give 100% on the field. I'm sorry, but the Dallas Cowboys have a few players on the team right now that fits that type of description. I'm not going to name any names, but Cowboys Nation knows exactly who I'm talking about. Now let's go ahead and jump into the most recent interview with primetime Deion Sanders saying the exact same thing. This is from the episode of Speak yesterday. So let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Because no place needs people to encourage people to be better than they really are, besides Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know you focus day to day. I know you're a day-to-day man. But can you think about some days?
Let me take the computer here, because you starting to talk that talk. I got to show you where I am. I love it where I am.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I love it where I am. I love it. I love it where I am.
Did you hear Deion Sanders when Michael Irvin started to bring up the Dallas Cowboys? Oh, Lord, here we go again. Come on now. How many times do y'all think this man is going to be confronted with the prospect of coaching in the NFL or for the Dallas Cowboys? Y'all know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Y'all ready for Bob Raw with Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Why do fans negate anything the topic of discussion primetime Deion Sanders says in the media, in press conferences, or on podcast? Deion Sanders has said on numerous occasions that he is fine coaching in college, that he would not fit in the NFL because of his coaching style, and his coaching style would not be received by the new generation of NFL players. My question is this, Cowboys Nation. Why will we not take this man at his word and continue to force the NFL on his shoulders? I feel this is a non-starter, Cowboys Nation. I feel this topic is dead on arrival for a number of reasons. One is the fact that primetime commands attention. He commands attention from his players. He commands attention from the media. He commands attention. You know who else commands attention? The owner of the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry Jones. Cowboys Nation has witnessed what Jerry Jones does if he feels the coach is getting more shine and more attention than himself. When a coach is getting more credit for the team's success, he gets rid of them. Why would it be any different for Deion Sanders? Because he played for the Dallas Cowboys? It's not like he was drafted here or anything. He did win a Super Bowl with our Dallas Cowboys, but to my recollection, he won a Super Bowl with the San Francisco 49ers as well. His allegiance isn't solely with the Dallas Cowboys. His allegiance lies with his family and his well-being. Another reason why I feel this isn't going to happen is due to the fact that the quarterback situation in Dallas is pretty much set, Cowboys Nation. Love him or hate him, Dak Prescott is the Dallas Cowboys quarterback for at least 4 more years. The man has a no franchise tag clause and a no trade clause in his contract. The Dallas Cowboys can't do anything but pay that man. You want Shedeur Sanders as the Dallas Cowboys backup quarterback? Well, he would have to wait until Dak Prescott's contract ran out to be the starting quarterback. At that point in time, Shedeur Sanders would be coming up on his 5th-year option. Jerry Jones would be hitting a Jordan Love type of situation that they had in Green Bay. Do you expect him to exercise a multi-million-dollar 5th-year option without seeing him play a lick of football? On top of that, Cowboys fans complain about nepotism all the time when it comes to the Jones family. If you've ever played Pop Warner football as a kid, you've probably played on a team where the quarterback was the head coach's son. The quarterback could be garbage, but the head coach would refuse to sit him due to the fact that it's his son. Why would we want that type of circus in Dallas, Cowboys Nation? Isn't the circus big enough as it is already? Another reason why Deion Sanders would not be the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys is the pay. Do y'all know what Jerry Jones pays Mike McCarthy? A former Super Bowl winning coach? Mike McCarthy gets paid the bare minimum when it comes to head coaches. Do y'all really think that Deion Sanders is going to leave his coaching job and come to the NFL and coach for less than what he makes now? Do you really think that he's going to give up the responsibilities he has in Colorado to come to the Dallas Cowboys and be a puppet for Jerry Jones? Nope. Primetime currently makes $5.7 million as the head coach for Colorado. Mike McCarthy makes $4 million as the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Would you take a pay cut for the headache that is the Dallas Cowboys? I don't know about you, but shit, I wouldn't. The gist of what I'm saying is that we need to address the culture problem in Dallas before we think about adding such a high-profile name to this organization. Deion and Shedeur Sanders would command so much attention while bringing the national media to the star even more. We complain about Jerry being in front of the media all the time. What do you think it would be if Deion Sanders were to be here bringing the media coverage with him? How do y'all think players of today would react to his coaching style? You got players going over Mike McCarthy's head, and he seems to be a pushover with the players. But to sum this video up, I just feel that it would be an attention-seeking acquisition, Cowboys Nation. The Dallas Cowboys will not have the draft position to even consider retaining Shedeur Sanders in the upcoming draft. Could Deion advise Shedeur Sanders to approach the draft like Eli Manning? Yeah, sure he could, but I don't think the Dallas Cowboys would be the first consideration for him, though. I don't see the Dallas Cowboys being able to draft him without making a deal or giving up future draft capital in order to attain him. I can see Shedeur Sanders being drafted by Miami, New Orleans, Las Vegas, Carolina, the Giants, or the Jets way before the Dallas Cowboys would even have a chance at drafting him. So let's try to clean up our own backyard before we decide to add more clutter to it. I respect the hell out of Prime Time, and I would love to see him succeed in the field that he is currently in. I would hate to see him pressured by the NFL fans and the media, because if he gets here and he bombs, then what? If the Dallas Cowboys attain him and Shedeur Sanders, but Shedeur can't bring the organization a Super Bowl within the first 4 years, some in Cowboys Nation will degrade him and they'll disrespect him just like they've done the quarterbacks before him. How would he, as well as his father, the head coach of the team, take that kind of ungratefulness? There's no way I would put a father-son duo in that type of situation, because if he didn't win the Cowboys a Super Bowl, God only knows how Cowboys Nation would treat him. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. What did y'all think about my thoughts on bringing Shedeur and Deion Sanders to the clown show? Do you see where I'm coming from, Cowboys Nation? Y'all know what we doing. Let's go ahead and talk about it in the comments section. If you're digging the video and want to help get this content out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whomever you know is a Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and want to help me reach my current goal of 10,000 subscribers, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, or Madden 25 and College Football 25 gameplay. I have absolutely nothing against Shedeur Sanders or Prime Time. I believe they could be wonderful additions to an organization that puts football first. That's not the Dallas Cowboys. So if this organization wants a talent like Shedeur Sanders, start treating football as a top priority. Start showing these recruits that championships supersede every individual goal in this organization. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan Podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.